Okay, now let's clear up the code for hitting yourself in the snake game. So if you hit yourself, the snake should reset. So this is actually extremely simple. Let's go below this wraparound walls comment code part, and then let's add here hit self, and then for loop int I equals to 1. So this is why we're using 1 is because we don't want to access the head, we want to access the other body parts of the snake, and head is labeled under index 1, index 0. So we're gonna access the other parts. So to do that, num, so I++, and then one if statement. That's all there is. If player 0, so the head dot x is equal to player I dot x, if the position of the player I is equal to the body, and player 0 dot y is equal to player I. So we're gonna do this for the y position as well. Y, then num will reset. So the base or the default thing that we assign to num is 4. So as you can see, num is set to 4. So it will go back to 4. So let's test this out. So right now num is equal to 4. No changes. So enter here. So that's 5. Let's get more, but so that we can actually see those effects. So I'm actually gonna play a game of snake. Okay. So as you can see, the snake is longer, so I'm gonna try to hit myself. I can't. Let me get one more pellet. Let's get 2 for good measure. And then, see, I hit myself, and the snake size reset it. And I also put a sound effect there, if you guys didn't notice. So, there we go. That's for hitting yourself with a snake, so that's how you do it. The next thing that we have to do now is the scoring. So to do the scoring, we need to display text on screen. So to display text on screen in sfml, you're gonna have to input the font that you would like to use. So a TTF file will do, and then we're going to have to instantiate the text object on screen. So I can't really put that into words. I'll just code it. So go down in main, and then I guess above timer, you can have it appear for good measure. Then we can say font. So this is how you put fonts. I use fonts in sfml. So declare font like that, and then sf text, and then we also need to declare text object like that. And this is how you load a font file in sfml. And before I write this part, we need to actually place a font to use in source files. So I have that ready actually. So I'm going to desktop. So I have this font called minecraft.ttf, and I place it in my desktop. And as you can see, my project is located here in sfml tutorial, and I go here, something like this. So the first thing that we need to do to make this work is we need to copy this. So this is how you do it. Copy and then go to the folder. So here's the main folder of the sfml, of the project, and I'll paste it here. And then now, as you can see, I have minecraft.ttf under main.cpp. But as you can see, it hasn't appeared in our Solution Explorer here on our right side. So to add it to our Solution Explorer, right click on Source Files, press Add, click on New Item, and then, not New Item, add existing item, Shift Alt A, and then this will pop up, and then you click on the file that you want to add into your solution, and click on add, and then there it is, minecraft.ttf. So now how are we going to use this .ttf file in our sfml? So to import a font file, type this if font So we're actually going to use an if statement. I don't know why, but that's how sfml does it. Load from file, and then Minecraft.ttf, since that's the name of a file. And then if I wasn't able to, we can do like a cut error loading file. So this is all part of the SFML documentation if you want to read up about it. So this is how we load it. So now our font is our Minecraft.ttf is loaded into our font. So now we need to set the font for our text. So to do that, we access text, set font, and then font. And then we need to set the character size. So text.set character size. So you can see a lot of options here already. So if you ever get confused, just type .set and then it will display all the options that you need to know. So this accepts int. So I'm going to 42. This is in pixels. And then text.set fill color. So SF color. I'm going to set this to white. So I need to set the color for this. And then I need to set the position. So I want to put it in the center of the screen. So what I'm going to do there is I'm going to divide the width by 2, just like that, and then 20 in height, because I just want to make it big. 20 pixels off the top of the screen. Oops. Width divided by 2. Oh, get position, set position, not get position. So there. Okay, so to test if this works, let's put a sample string into our text. So to do that, just put text.setString. Let's put something like hello world here. Hello world. Okay. I'm gonna press F5, see if it actually renders onto our window. And actually didn't render. And the reason for that is because I didn't draw the text onto the screen, which was my bad. So to draw the text onto the screen, I need to put window.draw text. So whoops, I'm just going to put it here. Window.draw text. Completely forgot about this part, but it's fine. So window.draw text, make sure it draws the text. Then there we go, we have hello world. So yeah. Okay, good. Now let us feed the score of the player into the text. So to do this, we need to where are we? Here, we need to go back here and then get the score, the current score of the current tick. So in order to do that, actually we shouldn't be here. We should be here below the tick. So to do that, we use the same function or the same method of text.setString, and then you put the string or the number that or the score, which is labeled under number. But as you can see, it has this red squiggly line underneath it. That's because setString does not take integers. So we need to first convert this integer into a string before actually using it onto this method. So to do that, we're gonna access this is where this becomes useful, string.h. We're going to access string. We're going to create a string variable, string str, and then we are going to assign this into assign num to this string through converting it with toString. So there, std2_string, and then num. And then we can now use str, our newly created variable, here on setString. So I'm gonna press F5, As you can see, there we go. So when if I take this, alright, wait, let's just take this 5. So actually we don't want to start from 4. We want to start from 0 to let the player know that they have been snaked. Ah. Okay. So let's start this from 0, minus 4. That's all you have to do. And the 2 strings. So as you can see, 0. So 1, you get the first value is now labeled as 1, so it's more proper. And now let's try to hit ourselves. There we go. And resets back to 0. Also, one of the glitches in this game that we're actually going to fix is when you're on your way towards a direction, like right or left, when you click right, your snake actually goes left. And because of that, it hits itself going backwards. So we don't want to do that. We actually want to restrict its movement when it's going a certain direction. So if I go up and accidentally click down, I don't kill myself like this and reset to 0. So we're going to just quickly fix this right now. So here in this area where it takes in the input, we simply just add an extra conditional here. So end. So if key press and left and dir is not equal to 2, because the opposite of left is right, just then dir 1. So yep. So I'm just gonna fix this and dir is not equal to 1. Just like this. So let's clean this up. Dir is not equal to, so this one, for this one, it should be 0. So if dir is not equal to 0, you can't go up. So if it's going down, you can't go up. If it's going down, you can't. If it's going up, you can't go down. Vice versa, you don't accidentally kill yourself in the game. So this is just a quality of life improvement in our little snake game. So let's run it. So if I press left, it doesn't kill myself. Right, let's take this thing. So I'm gonna press left right now. It doesn't kill myself. I go down, left, up. So yeah. Something I take this palette. Yeah. So that's it. That is how you create snake in sfml. It's put down here. You can, so as you can see, the wrapping around works, the movement works. There's a delay on each block, so if I create a zigzaggy pattern, the blocks follow like that, so it's pretty cool to watch. If I go here, it wraps around up, and then as you can see, the pellets go in random directions. So have all of those working. Oh, and when you hit yourself, resets the score. Have all of those working, and you have yourself a working snake game. So if you followed this long into the tutorial, then congratulations, and thank you for watching.